Alright, this video has a little bit of explaining that needs to be done. Basically, I streamed and recorded the entire video, but for whatever reason, all of the audio disappeared, which I'm not really sure why. So after procrastinating for a long time, I'm just gonna do commentary over it. First thing I went to go do was get moonless, but of course, I forgot that I didn't have any meat on me, so I had to leave pretty much immediately. So after running for about a millennia, I finally got the meat that I wanted. Then I went off to go fight this absolute freak, which posed absolutely no threat. Then I took another lovely elevator ride to where I got to have my meeting with Moonless, and I was able to recruit her as a companion. After walking around a little bit more, I ran into this Nosramis guy for the 17th time, and then the girl ended up having her routine panic attack, which kills her. I also ran into this stupid wizard guy who pretty much took off my left leg. I also ran into this scene for the first time, which is Dars, one of the playable characters, getting absolutely decimated. So after beating the living hell out of a caveman, I finally got her to join my party. Which it turns out, if you help Dars, the blue cavemen get really angry at you. I also went through raiding some of the cavemen's huts, as well as committing mass genocide on every single one of them. I also found worm juice, which I might add I have absolutely no idea what that would ever do. So then after a just absolutely unfathomable amount of even more mass genocide, as you can see, out of all these people I just killed, as well as one of the worst fights that I have ever seen in this entire game where I did nothing but just miss all of my hits the entire time. But I got the freaky looking cube. And then a good friend of mine, yes I have those, popped into my chat for about 1 minute and then left. And then, as per usual, once I tried leaving, the stupid crow dude was puppy guarding the exit. So then I ended up trying to bait him out of the way for like a good 30 seconds to no avail. And then when I try and run from the damn thing, it uses a stupid, like, I don't even know what it is. It's just a one-shot ability and instantly kills Moonless. I knew that I was dead pretty much at any point now because of the one-shot ability, so I just kept attacking his head as many times as I could, but obviously that didn't work. So then once again, I ended up respawning before I even got the meat necessary to get Moonless. So then I got the meat necessary, went back to talk to Moonless, and got her again. So I had to go back and do everything again. I met Nesramis, but this time I decided to just sit back to see what had happened. And the girl had her panic attack that ends with her dead again, and then I met the yellow mage. But I did do one thing that I will give myself credit for. I went through the entire village and all stuff like that, and I talked to the merchant guy, and then I talked to Darce so I could interact with all of them, get everything I need, without getting killed immediately. Granted, I still committed genocide. Although this game, being what it is, couldn't appreciate the fact that I was using my brain and just spawn kept me. However, this time I was actually successfully able to escape. For about a second, that is. But nonetheless, I was still able to get away. For another 3 seconds. But I guess the game was feeling generous because it let me run away again. So after beating up more cavemen, I stole their cube and ran away. Although I did find a quill, so I decided that I could probably teach myself something. So after actually trying to remember how to type this, I figured it out and I taught myself Black Orb. So I decided to try and use it to see how it worked, even though I already had a rough idea, but I didn't realize it took your sanity, so it was kind of an oversight on my part. And then on my way back, I may or may not have gotten just a little bit too curious. I'll just let you watch. So, I turned into whatever the hell this thing is, and I distinctly remember myself making some poor jokes about incest babies. So then after coming up with a really stupid combination of both of their names, I walked down to where the girl had her panic attack and died, and I used my soul stone, which I completely forgot that I can do. And then when I looked at this message, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of freaked me out and it sparked a lot of theories in my head. So then after dancing around with the stupid crow dude for a while because he kept puppy guarding the exit again, I was actually able to run away. But then remembering that I had the Cube of Depths with me, I realized that I can talk to this dude and try and get him on my team, even though I have absolutely no idea how to do it. Spoiler alert, I failed. Although thankfully it was the runaway type of fail, not the die type of fail. So then I decided that it was just best to save, keep everything as safe as possible. So I double rolled heads. What the fuck? So apparently I couldn't sleep because of, I don't know, sleep paralysis. I decided I was just gonna run around for a little bit and hopefully soon I'd be able to sleep again. So then I ran back down to the mine shaft and figured out I can blow this up, which I very much did. And seeing as this game loves me so very, very much, as soon as I step foot, I immediately get spotted. Now, I had absolutely no idea how strong this guy was. I thought, okay, I just need to get rid of this guy's sword and I'll probably be fine. Yeah, so I was actually very, very wrong. Yeah, so Moonless just pretty much died instantly. I mean, I did end up killing it, but I'm gonna be honest, it didn't feel very good. I decided I was just gonna keep running around until I eventually died, because, let's be honest, there wasn't much I can do, and I ran into whatever the hell this thing is! But as it turns out, it actually was really not that strong. All I had to do was black orb and it just perished on sight. And then I found another spot I could blow up, so me being the idiot I was like, ooh, button, I press! No, cave collapse on me! So, yeah, I kinda died there. So then respawning yet again, I decided to go back and do absolutely everything again. So then when I made my way to the caveman village, I completely forgot my plan where I avoid Darce, but I ended up going to her immediately. And then for reasons that I can't even explain myself, I went and did the stupid thing again. Why do I do the things that I do? Well anyways, I ended up running directly into the crow dude yet again. And I tried blowing open this wall again, but I forgot I didn't have an explosive vial on me. Yeah, so then I went to go save again, did tails as they do, and got heads, so I ended up rage quitting. Sorry for this video being so short, I didn't know what to do, and it's really hard to make up random commentary.